opportunity. They whip it around. Irving on a nice move. Yes.
No respect for those guys over at USAB. You know, at this point in my career, I think my focus should be on winning the championship and, you know, in the summertime, just going to support those guys when I get a chance. But yeah, I grew up in a time too, I wanted to say this, I grew up in a time too where we actually had to try out for USAB, and we did meet up as a group and as peers, and there was a mutual respect that we earned from one another and trying out and then seeing what five meshed well. So I think obviously the timing's a little bit different. But yeah, I kind of miss those days of just being able to get everybody together, break bread, and then compete against one another, and then the deliberation process happens at the end of like the 4 days or 5 day process, even though people know who's going to be on the team, you know what I'm saying? So I miss that fun part of it, of just getting together, but I wish I would.
What's going on? WittyP coming back with another one. Let's get it. You know I got to keep the fire coming. I definitely want to do a reaction to Kyrie Irving, you know, being left off Team USA, and that's been a, you know, big talk in the hoop world, you know, other than the playoffs. Kyrie Irving being left off Team USA, and Kyrie Irving, he won the gold medal with Team USA in 2016, and they say Tyrese, Haliburton. When I say they, you know, when you see the post under the comments and shit like that, Tyrese Haliburton doesn't deserve to be on Team USA. But, I mean, gotta be real. When I seen the roster, I'm like, oh, this is a great roster. You know, perfect mix and blend of players. But then Kyrie Irving, he gave his input when they asked him about being left off Team USA and shit like that. He said, shit, I remember we used to, you know, compete. You really had to compete, and that determined who made the team. And he say, you know, sometimes it was predetermined and shit like that. But, and I had to think like, yeah, damn, that is right. Like, they just had the roster, you know, set. And I still like the roster, don't get me wrong, but Kyrie Irving is right. You used to have to compete. He said we used to break bread together, you know, had to compete. Just remember Kyrie Irving was breaking their ankles and shit, you know, when he was getting Team USA ready when Kyrie Irving was young gunner, you know. But I see why a guy like Tyrese Haliburton is on the team. He's a pure point guard. He's a guy that's going to unlock everybody offensively, get in the paint, dish it out, push the ball, you know. So I understand why he's on the team, you know. But I understand Kyrie as well. So I was kind of torn because I had to think like, yeah, they did used to have to compete, you know. That's what it was about, you know. And I rock with Kyrie Irving. Come on now. You know, I rock with Kyrie. You know, Kyrie Irving. Team USA, you know, but he told me like, yeah, he reminded me, I should say. He told me, he reminded me like, you used to have to compete, you know, for a spot. And like I said, he said it was predetermined at times, but shit, you still had to compete, but he had a point. He was right. He did have a point. And when I heard him out, I'm like, yeah, that is real. That's how you bring out the best in everybody, you know, competition and guys having to try out. Because I remember when they had to make cuts and shit like that. So Kyrie definitely had a point, but I still like the roster. Still think they should, you know, bring home the gold, Team USA. But let me know what y'all think. Kyrie Irving, they say guys like Jalen Brunson left off the roster as well. But let me know what y'all think. Keep the fire coming. Keep it rolling. Spot do hoop talk. That's why you can help share the video with entertainment. Hit that cash.
DeAndre Jordan with a tough offensive rebound, and Kyrie Irving won this.